Hi guys, it's Kingsley and Ali from Saving Throws here. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video than usual. We just thought, well, I had a number of packs to open. We could open it with you guys, so you guys could get a nice preview of some of the cards that will be coming out on February 5th. So we're just going to crack into it.
Also, we've been just waiting all day long to crack these open. Some of us have impulse control, unlike Harry, who I'm throwing under the bus right now.
Yeah, I have not opened a single pack yet. I got these this morning and I've been dying to open them, but then we had a great idea of why don't we actually record it? So let's crack in with the first pack. Oh, the music that started there since I hovered over this. Right, let's have a look. I'm excited to see what I get. Oh, a legendary creature. That'll be good for Friday night fights.
Pop off. I got a legendary creature in my first pack.
When you cast your second spell each turn, look at all the cards you left, one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Okay, I want a better legendary for our Friday Fight Nights. Yeah. I'll leave this on screen for a few minutes so everyone can see the cards.
What's that saga?
Let's have a look. Battle for Britagard. Turn 1, create a 1/1 white human war creature token. Turn 2, create a 1/1 elf creature token. Turn 3, choose any number of artifact tokens and or creature tokens you control with different names. For each token, oh, dude, can you imagine? Our episode, well, it won't be out yet, but you guys will see in next coming Friday, our first episode of Friday Fight Nights, you will see how much my token deck popped off, and if I had this card in my token deck, oh, it would have been even more disgusting, but you will see how that plays out next Friday. Okay, let's crack on with the next pack. Oh, I'm really happy I got a replica ring, if that's what I think it is. Yup, I'm really happy I got one of these. I'll leave it on screen so folk can read it. And we'll pull away now. Oh, I got some nice. I'm happy I got some Joe lands. They're always nice to see.
Oh yes, you love to see those. What I really want to see is those modal-faced cards.
Yeah, I want to get a legendary god or something in my packs. I got a legendary snow creature, a troll warrior.
I got a legendary snow creature when I opened mine, and I was like, what?
And it's weird seeing. You never usually get lands in these packs. It's weird seeing this.
Because they're with the brand new snow stuff.
Oh, who is this elf? I'm actually planning on playing an elf deck for next Friday night fight. So when one or more elf enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf token. Oh wow, that is going to go into the elf deck if I do make one for Friday night fights. Okay.
What is that? 4 cost?
What 4 cost card?
The 4 cost on the Elvish Warrior.
It's a 7 cost actually. Elves you control get +2/+2 and gain Death Touch. That is fucking great. I also love you look at the elves.
Elvish tribal deck.
Yeah, but also look at these elves, man. They look very Nordic. I'm loving the flavor of this whole set.
They're not standard elves. Those are some cool ass.
Yeah, those are some badass elves. Right. Oh, got another wild card, and let's flip this over. I got him again!
He's back, baby!
Okay, I mean, if I can't run 2 in a commander deck, but maybe I'll make an elf. If I get more elves, I'll do that for tonight's stream. Counter target spell converted mana cost 4 or greater. Oh, that's a nice 2-drop counter spell there. Yeah, Snow Zombie Cleric. Oh, then there's the... we actually revealed this on our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, this card. Possibly the worst white removal yet. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment an opponent controls. That player may put an enchantment card from that onto the battlefield. Probably the worst white removal ever. Maybe it can use for politic in the game of Commander, but that is probably one of the worst ever white removal.
It will be, like, for hug decks and shit.
Oh, a 1-drop counter spell that only does artifacts and enchantments.
I hate that.
That is pretty. I love the way that land looks. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I got Cosmic Elixir. Beginning your end set, draw a card until it was greater than... Oh, I love this. We revealed this card also on our Facebook page, and I want this card IRL for a deck I'm working on, so that is actually great. I'm already getting a few ideas for what deck I'll play on stream tonight.
I'm sure, like a lot of people, I'm in that like half-life of, do I buy a full booster box? Do I have the money to do that?
Board white.
Destroy all creatures?
Yup, for...
Is that a 5 mana?
It's a 5-drop, but you can also foretell it as well, which is pretty nice. What is Valkyrie's Sword? When it ETBs, you may pay 5 if you do create a 4 for Angel Warrior with Vigilance and attaches to it. A equipped creature gets +2/+1. That's not bad. I mean, you are paying 7 mana there to get essentially a 6/5 out, which I'm not sure I feel about that, to be honest.
If you add that on to some of the other Angel cards that are out there at the minute.
Oh, what? I love the art for this. This caught my attention straight away. When it dies, the 7 damage target creature as a raw. I love that. That's awesome. That Cinderheart Giant. Love the name as well.
That's a full. That's like Inescapable Blaze. It costs 1 more damage.
A Snow Kraken that costs 12. What is this? Icebreaker Kraken. Its spell costs 1 less to cast for each snow land you control. When Icebreaker Kraken ATBs, artifact and creature target opponent's controls don't untap during that player's untap. Return 3 snow. Oh wow, that is like lock. That's continuous lockdown.
Is that until their next untap, or is that
until their next untap? If you keep bouncing the lands and recasting this, then you can keep their stuff locked down indefinitely.
Playing in a blue deck as well. There's that blue card that we saw earlier today that allows you to get an extra turn.
Oh, I get 2 sagas.
Oh, big boy.
We got Nico Defies Destiny. He's the new Planeswalker for this set, actually. Turn 1, you gain play for each foretold card you own in exile. There's that new mechanic we're seeing again. They're putting sagas based around it. Turn 2, add Azorius. Spend this mana only to foretell cards or cast spells that have foretell. Turn 3, return target card with foretell from your grave to your hand. Not too bad. And a Selesnya colored card here. Turn 1 and 2, put 1 counter up to 1 target creature. Turn 3, exile a creature with the greatest power amongst creature target opponent controls. So I love how very Selesnya removal there. We're going to make your creature stronger and then remove it. Oh, I got a Mythic. No. Who is this Mythic I got? He's a 5-drop Quakebringer. Love the name. 5/4. Your opponents can't gain life. Very red. It's like that's like a Teobald Planeswalker from War of the Sparks. At the beginning of your upkeep, Quakebringer deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers only if Quakebreaker is on the battlefield or Quakebreaker is in your graveyard and you control a giant. That will see a lot of use in Giant Tribal. I'm calling that now.
And a lot of use against black and white decks, especially. 100%. That is going to disrupt that white life game.
Yeah, that can break that Exquisite Blood win condition.
Easily.
Oh, Blood on the Snow. What is this? Choose 1. Destroy all creatures. Destroy all planeswalkers. Then return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast this. Wow, that's actually pretty interesting.
Oh, I read about this card. Blood on the Snow is very cool.
Oh, I'm loving the art for this. Shepherd of the Cosmos. Oh, I love his wings are imbued with the Northern Lights.
It's very cool. I love it.
Okay, it's a 6-drop for a 3/3, so it must do something pretty tasty, because that's a lot to get a 3/3 out. When it ETBs, return target permanent card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's not too bad. I mean, you're paying 6 to get a 3/3 out and a 2 or less, but there's probably some nice stacks you can get with that. We've got a vehicle. I've seen vehicles in a while. I love how the vehicle's a plow. I love it.
Not just a plow, a colossal plow.
Whenever colossal plow attacks, add 3 white mana and you gain 3 life at the end of the turn. You don't lose this mana as that's actually for crew 6. I mean, that's not too bad.
Pair that with Griffin Airy. As long as Griffin Airy stays in standard and you're champion.
Oh, okay, I got a gold mythic out of that. That's handy to have for this set, so I can craft a few things. What is this land I got? Innistrad Skullcairn enters the battlefield tap. Tap for a black mana or pay 1 generic Rakdos in red. Tap it, sacrifice it, it deals 3 damage to target player. That player discards a card. Active. Oh yeah, so this is a very Rakdos card here. You're sacking something to deal 3 damage. Even in Jund, you see lots of these. Like I've got a Corvold commander deck. It's all about sacrificing, and this land would actually trigger Corvold the commander's ability. So that'll probably be if I draw that, I'll probably put that in my Corvold deck IRL.
In our brawl games for Friday Fight Nights, that's gonna be hell.
Yeah. Oh, I'm loving, another legendary creature, and is it this time? Agar, the Freezing Flame. What a great name for Izzet colors. He's a 3/3 for Izzet and 1 generic. Whenever a creature or planeswalker opponent controls is dealt excess damage, if a giant wizard or spell you control dealt damage at this turn, draw a card. So that's actually, that would be a good commander for Izzet, but I don't think he beats out Niv Mizzet. Oh, it's got a gold jewel-faced land. Nice. Love to see that in Rakdos again. I think this is telling me to make a Rakdos deck for tonight's stream.
Yeah, that's what it's screaming at you.
Yeah, it's screaming. We got with this one again. I love this flavor. Dralgar's Helm. It probably makes a zombie. When at ATBs, you may pay 3 if you do create a 2/2. Yep, black zombie berserkers. That's what I thought with Dralgar Norse mythology being essentially zombies. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has menace. That's a great card for 2. That's actually great. And the fact that this artifact also gets +2/+2 in menace, this will see a lot of play, I think, mono black decks, or almost any deck with black in it, is a nice card. We got a snow enchantment down here.
We're seeing how common those
enchanted land is.
Seeing how common those sagas are too.
Yeah, they are uncommon. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for a master controller adds, wow, it's in green. Green does mana gain and ramp very great. But the fact that you can take any land and make it a snow land is pretty good in my opinion.
That's very helpful.
Very helpful there. Another golden card up here. Okay, this is a new one. Glimpse into the Cosmos. For 2, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest at the bottom of your library in any order. As long as you control a giant, you may cast Glimpse of the Cosmos from your graveyard by paying 1 rather than paying its mana cost. If you cast Glimpse from this way, it would be put into your graveyard and exile instead. So that's actually not a bad card right there. Let's see what this little thing is. Oh, we got our first god. Nice. And it's mono green and it's a legendary, so we could be seeing this maybe as I play it in our upcoming Friday Fight Nights. Let's have a look what it does. It costs 2 green and 2 generic. Or if you put it as the artifact, it costs 1 green, 1 generic. It's a 2/4. As long as you control 3 or more legendary creatures, this is the theme we are seeing with Khaldheim. It's a lot of legendary creature tribal we're going to see going forward in Commander.
A lot of legendary snow creatures too.
Yeah, but I'm just surprised with how much of the cards we have revealed on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just they really seem to be, for Commander players anyway, making God, or even as I guess any format of Magic, really trying to push God tribal, legendary creature tribal as a thing, which is rare to see. Most Commander decks usually only have about 2 or 3 legendary creatures, so with these new cards, they're kind of pushing legendary creature tribal. As long as you control 3 more legendary creatures, Kolvori gets +4/+2 to his vigilance. Pay 1 green, 1 generic, tap her. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a legendary creature card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest at the bottom of your bottom library in a random order. Or as an artifact, it enters, choose a creature type, which you could probably pick God. Tap it, add 1 green, spin its mana, only cast a creature type with a chosen creature or legendary creature spell. So that's actually pretty nice, that little combination there. We've got 13 packs left to go through. I'm loving the flavour of this very kind of classic Nordic burial. Return upon the tide. Oh, and I can see already it makes an elf token, so I wonder if we'll get a few black elf synergy cards here. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it's an elf creature, create 2/1/1. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a.
That's great for your Elvish tribal.
Yeah, if I can get a few more cards there, I think tonight for stream I'll play a black green elf deck. Oh, we got another god card. Oh, and we got essentially Thor's hammer, Toralf's hammer. Let's have a look at this. We have 2 red, 2 generic, and a 5/4. He is trample. Whenever a creature or planeswalker or opponent controls deal excess non-combat damage, which red is great in. Toralf deals the damage equal to the excess to any target other than that permanent. So that is essentially giving your instants and sorceries trample, which I think is amazing. Or you can play it as an artifact equipment. A creature has pay 1 and a red, tap unattached Tolfo's hammer. It does 3 damage to any target and return the hammer to its owner's hand. Creature gets +3/+0 as long as it's legendary. So it's kind of a bit like a Cernforger, but instead of fetching an instant or source or an instant from your deck, you're just doing 3 damage to any target. That is very interesting.
I can shut my eyes, pretend he's a goblin, and add him to my goblin tribal deck. I think
that card's essentially giving your swords, your source instances.
My swords.
I love this. Oh, I love the flavor of this vehicle. The fact it's a raider ship, Raider's Carve. Whenever Raider's Carve attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you put it onto the battlefield tap. Wow, that is
going to be very helpful with snow decks.
Yeah, and the thing is the good thing about this is ramp in any color. It's a colorless artifact, so this is ramp in any deck now. That is great. The nice. 3 seasons. Whoa, that card freaked out there. This is in Simic colors. Turn 1, mill 3 cards. Turn 2, return up to 2 target snow permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. And turn 3, choose 3 cards in each graveyard. Their owner shuffle those cards to their library. Nothing too amazing there. Search for glory. We've got Nico, the new planeswalker, on the art here. Search for a snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a saga card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. You gain 1 life for each snow spent to cast a spell. That's a great card for Way, actually. That's essentially a snow tutor. It's a tutor for snow colored cards. That's actually pretty badass. I like that a lot. Tutor. White needs more tutors, so I'm glad to see it.
Here's the last pack before we pop off.
We got Igna, Ruin Eyes. ETB Scry 3. When she dies, draw 3 cards. If 3 more creatures die this turn, not too bad. You can put that with I forget what it's called. The black blue. What are they called? I can't remember. I'm forgetting their name.
Oh my god, Kingsley.
Oh.
My brain popped off as well. We'll edit the name in right now.
Yeah, it'll be up in the screen. I can't believe I'm forgetting this. What is... Oh, it's really bothering me. We'll go back to that. Oh, nice! I got the flip Planeswalker God. I wanted this. I actually showed this on our I showed this on our Facebook page, and I said this is one of the cards I was most excited for. I will definitely be making a Rakdos deck tonight on stream just so I can play this.
Dimir. Sorry,
Dimir, that's it. Dimir, thank you. That is what that card would be good in, that Ignite Rune's eyes. So, Valkar, God of Lies. And I love the art for this because it's essentially Loki and MTG, but it's Teobal and it flips. So it's a legendary card that flips as a Planeswalker, which I love. When Valky enters the battlefield, each opponent reveals their hand. For each opponent, exile a creature card they revealed until Valky leaves the battlefield. Pay X, choose a creature card, exile a Valky, converted mana cost X, Valky was a copy of that card. This is going, I think this could be a phenomenal commander. Just even in mono black. Well, actually, no, you can run it as Rakdos because its colors are black, red in the bottom left corner, so you could run this as a commander. I think this would be a great commander for mono black or Rakdos. And then or you can play it as Teobal, the Cosmic Imposter. 6 drop is Rakdos and 5 to get a Planeswalker out. Is the ETBs, you get an emblem. So now most Planeswalkers alt into an emblem. You're getting an emblem here as an ETBs, which is actually broken as fuck. Listen what it does though. You may play cards exile with Tobalt Cosmic Imposter as you may spend mana as though it was mana for any color to cast those spells. So that is amazing. +2 exile top card each player's library. Already you've got your emblems, so now you can cast 2 cards. Now if you're in a group game, you can cast this off everybody's library. That's amazing. -3 exile target artifact or creature. You're getting removal with him, and then you can actually summon it with the emblem you acquire. -8 exile cards from all graveyards. Add 3 red mana. This is a phenomenal Planeswalker. This is going to be steal other people's cards and play them to beat them with it. I love this card.
Oh, beauty.
No, we got a Rakdos Saga. You may sacrifice a creature when you do. Very Rakdos again, sacrificing. Kardos, Vicious, return, deals 3 damage to any target. Turn 2, each player discards a card. Again, this screams Rakdos, discarding and sacrificing. Turn 3, return to a creature card from your graveyard, put to the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it against haste the next turn. That is beautiful. Oh, we got Pyre Heroes. Yes, this is a card I'm probably going to put in all of my commander decks. This is a 2-drop artifact where you pay 2, tap it, sacrifice a creature, search your library for a creature that shows a creature type. The sacrifice creature has a converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the creature's mana cost. Put it onto the battlefield. So for any commander decks out there that run Tribal, this is just infinite fetching. Dragon Tribal could be a way to cheat some really powerful dragons out. Or, as we're seeing with this set, God Tribal. This card I think is going to see so much play in Commander because this is fetching if you do a Tribal deck, you can be cheating big things into play.
Big things today. All of these cards. I'm just so excited to get to streaming now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to our stream. And for those watching this video, this is probably coming the day after we stream. We stream every single Thursday. It's called Saving Throws Happy Hour. It is on YouTube, 6 PM Eastern. We'll be playing a variety of games, maybe some Magic on Arena, maybe some Commander and Cockatrice, or just playing a random video game off Steam. Who knows? If you want to, it'd be great to bring a drink, come get drunk with us, and just chill. Oh, we got another card we revealed on Instagram last week. A 4-drop artifact creature you control or every creature type. This is great for Tribal because now if you can run any Tribal you want and put cards in there that aren't in that tribe because this card's going to make them. This is eventually giving all your cards Changeling. The same is true for creature spells you control that aren't on the battlefield, which now means that you can have cards in your graveyard that it doesn't matter if you're running Tribal and say you're running the Elf Tribal and it's a dragon, it now counts as an elf in your graveyard as well. This card is essentially gives everything Changeling, which is amazing for Tribal decks that want to get into.
I pulled this earlier today. It's a very nice looking card.
No, yeah, they've done some great work on this set. I'm loving for it. I love all the cards so far.
I seeing all these cards, I can't help but be like, yeah, your boy's gonna go green for this set. I've been away for a while, but I'm back.
We've got another god.
I need you to quit this. I'm gonna go off.
Tiergrid's God of Fright. 4/5 for 2 black 3 generic, which is Menace. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent, you may put that card... Yeah, now this card's ridiculous. There's so many black cards with Zendikar that say target opponent sacrifices a creature. With this, you can... And black has been doing discard for years. This is just steal, steal, steal. And it's a 4/5 with Menace. It's a strong commander. Or you can play it as artifact. 1 black 3 generic. Target player loses 3 life unless sacrificing non-land permanent discard a card. Pay 4, untap target Tigger's Lantern. This is an all-around great card. Well, I'm loving the art for this. Destroy target artifact or land. Another land destroyer from red. I hated how much we got in Zendikar. We've got another one now in Kaldheim.
You can't help it. Truly cannot help it.
Oh, I love the art here for Godhall's Guardian. It's a big kitty. Let's flip over this. See, another god! I'm so happy we're recording this. Back-to-back gods.
Boys and girls, none of this content is staged or fake. This man truly is just that lucky, and I do truly resent him that much.
Oh, this is a legendary god that flips into an artifact. Oh, it's a massive ship. I love it. Cosmia, god of the voyage. Fitting it flips into an artifact. 1 blue, 2 generic for a 2/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile Cosmia. If you do, it gains. Whenever a land ETB is under your control, if Cosmia is exiled, you may put a voyage counter on it. If you don't return Cosmia to the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it and draw X cards, X number of voyage counters on this card. That is amazing. I love that. And there's an artifact, 1 blue, 1 generic. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles that many cards top of their library. You may play land cards among them as long as the cards remain exiled. Crew 1. That is ridiculous. That you don't even have to pay the 3 power. You can just pay 1 power.
That's ridiculous. And coincidentally, folks, that's where we're gonna wrap up. We wish you truly the best of luck with your brand new Kaldheim set and all of the packs that you're going to be cracking over the next few days as we slowly slide into the new standard that is Khaldheim Massive. Ali, take us away.
This has been Kingsley and Ali from Saving Throws. We hope you have a fantastic week and we will see you all soon.